I was really impressed by all the craft work that this movie has.
Yes.
How long did it take to get everything done?
Oh my gosh. Well, we talked about it for everything about like how we were going to do it. We talked about it for about a year before we went into even pre-production. So it was a lot of conversations and a lot of figuring out how we were going to do it. And I mean, pulling so many different references and looking how different movies made this kind of movie, which I wanted to ground in, glorious Technicolor soundstage musicals. So it was grounding it kind of around the time that Barbie was created, 1959. And I wanted the world of Barbie Land to feel like an interior soundstage musical.
Also, this movie is made for all those who love Barbie, but also for those who hate Barbie.
That's right.
So how do you convince someone who hates this doll?
How do I convince them? Well, I think by saying simply that we really deal with the contradictions head on. We don't, in some ways that's how we found the story that we wanted to tell, was by not saying, oh, it's all great and Barbie's great and it's always been great. It was like, in a way, it was sort of figuring it out in the mess of it all. And so, it's not just something we pay lip service to, it's really at the heart of it.
It's very clear that Barbie has no sexual desire, which I love.
Yeah.
This idea came to you naturally, or did you talk a lot about it?
The thing that was more operative for me was not just that she doesn't have sexuality, is that she doesn't have any need to placate whatever she perceives his ego to be. So there's no, I always remember Margot and Ryan and I rehearsing and working out how they were going to do the scene where he asks if he can stay over. And that she's not being mean or cruel when she says, like, oh, but I don't want you here. She's just saying exactly what she thinks. And it made me realize how few times, there's an interaction where you're not kind of pre-anticipating somebody else's ego. And she just doesn't. She doesn't worry about it. She just says exactly what she means. So I think, I thought, well, if we get nothing else from this, just somebody saying, well, I don't want you here, felt like it was a good enough modeling.
The script is written by a woman and a man.
Yeah.
Did you feel that this movie needed to be told by both sides?
Well, honestly, when Margot came to me to write the movie, I wanted Noah Baumbach to write it with me because I love writing with him, and it's both of ours, 100%. It wasn't a sense of like, well, I need to balance this out. It was more that he's the funniest person I know, and I was like, well, I want to do it with him.